Hello folks, welcome to another episode of SMEs and Virtualization and Cloud. I'm Kong Yang with Solar Winds.
And I'm Todd Muirhead with VMware.
Hello Todd.
Hey Kong, how's it going?
Awesome, and yourself my friend?
Excellent this week, yeah.
So on this week's episode, Todd gets to pick the performance counter
of the day, of the
Yes.
week, which is going to be commands per second.
And what is commands per second, Todd?
So it's a storage related counter. So you always hear people talk about IOPs per second. That's what commands per second is. So it just is the number of disk operations that was able to happen in the last second. So commands per second is all of them. It's also usually broken out, or it is broken out in ESX top, I think all of our other tools as well, into reads per second and writes per second as well.
Cool.
So when you hear people talk about IOPs, you go look in ESX top or lots of other tools. When they talk about commands per second for your disk, that's the IOPs.
Okay.
So that's the magic decoder ring.
So to play that back, IOPS equals commands per second in ESX top.
Yes, that's true.
Awesome. And that transitions right into our next topic, which is, VMware vSphere 6, VSAN.
VSAN, yeah. So the VSAN, which stands for Virtual SAN, or Virtual Storage Area Network.
Yes.
Which is an awesome feature. Allows us to take the local storage of at least 3 hosts up to 32 or 64. I'm not sure what the current max is.
We will put that on the transcript what the current max
Yes,
is.
but anyway, so you can take all of those local host storage. We aggregate them together virtually, and then it's like a SAN. You can use that storage across all of the hosts. So your VM storage could be anywhere in that pool. So that's like a virtual SAN, which is good. That's what they named it.
Awesome. Plenty of use cases. I'm seeing SMB folks look at that, even enterprises looking to evaluate that, because what you guys saw in terms of performance-wise, it was...
Yeah, so the performance is really great. And the reason why we are able to perform well is that vSAN requires you have at least one SSD per host. So that SSD is used as a flash cache, basically. It speeds up all the disk operations. So it's kind of like it is a multi-tiering storage solution.
Tiered storage, auto-tiering for your virtual SAN.
And it's built into virtual SAN, so you can't do it without it. You gotta have the SSD. So that the performance has been really good. We've seen really good performance, scaling up better than kind of what we thought it would be initially at this stage in the virtual SAN life. So
Excellent.
It's really cool. Yeah.
So folks, that was it. Commands per second, equals IOPS and vSAN. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, folks, for joining us.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.